Hello everyone, I am Sandhya, currently on Internet, Emetics Information Technology. We are group of two. I and Supraja. We are doing this internship based on embedded system. And during this internship, we have built a project based on MPLab XID and simulated on a Pixim Lab. We worked on a project that is a microwave oven simulator. The learning outcomes: introduction to C, conditionals, loops, and operators, arrays and pointers, functions and strings, memory and storage classification, introduction to embedded system and microcontrollers, MPLab XID and PiximLab, and various peripherals, and multiple quizzes and Disha workshop. The contents are: introduction of microwave oven, project requirements, microcontroller, PiximLab, CLCD, matrix keypad, interrupt service routine, timer, project implementation as demo. The introduction. Embedded system. Embedded system is a combination of a hardware and software which intended to specific tasks. The types of embedded system: standalone system, real-time system, networked system, and mobile system. These are various real-time applications. The classification of memory in embedded system. The memory is divided into three types: RAM, ROM, and hybrid. Embedded system challenges mainly code optimization, testing, and debugging. Microcontroller. Microcontroller is an integrated circuit which is capable of being performed to perform a specified task. It is decided to do a specific task, and whereas microprocessor can be designed to do all different tasks, a microcontroller can be integrated circuit which can be capable of being performed to perform a specific task. Forms of microcontroller. Terms in microcontroller: target, host, cross, compiler. It is a microwave oven. Microwave oven is also called electronic oven, which is used to cook food by means of high frequency electromagnetic waves. Those are called microwaves. We are going to implement it is based on three main modes: micro mode, grill mode, and convection mode. Micro mode. Micro mode is used to cook food in traditional manner. The maximum power of it is 900 watts. Grill mode. The mode is used to cook meat and bread. User can set time as per the cooking time of the food. The convection mode. In this mode, user can set the oven to preheat for a particular temperature, and it takes up to 3 minutes to preheat the oven. After preheating is done, then user can set the time as per the requirements. The requirements are MPLab ID, XC8 compiler, and PiximLab. It is the PiximLab architecture. It contains 40 pins and 8-bit controller. It can operate up to 20 MHz frequency. Operating voltage is between 4.2 volts to 5.5 volts. Pixie 16 F877A having main pins. Those are CLCD, buzzer, LEDs, and ADC. CLCD is defined as character liquid crystal display. It is has two types of display: 16 cross 2 and 16 cross 4. RS line, register selector line. RS value is 1 for data, value is 0 for instruction, and read and write is 0 is write. Tactile switch. Tactile switch is a switch whose operation is perceptible by touch. The switch is used to select mode of operation and to enter the temperature and to enter the time in our project. The switch will produce a bouncing billet which a switch is pressed. The bouncing effect as shown in the image. Matrix keypad interface. It is a small compact input device, accept user inputs and processed by microcontroller. So this is a keypad in which number of tactile switches are connected in row and column concept. For 4x3 matrix keypad has a total of 12 push buttons. A microcontroller can scan lines for a button pressure state. Interrupt service routine. Interrupt service routine is a software routine that the hardware invokes in response to an interrupt. Interrupt helps to the program to where if there is any problem in the program, so it interrupt helps. Timers. A timer is a specialized type of clock which is used to measure time intervals. The Pixie 16 F877A basically has the three timer modules: timer 0, timer 1, timer 2. In this project, timer 2 module is used. Buzzer. Buzzer or beeper is an audio signaling device. It typical uses of buzzers and beepers include alarm devices, timers, and confirmation of user input such as a mouse click or a keystroke. In this project, it is used as indicator when user input time is over. Buzzer signals the user when the cooking time is completed. Embedded programming. These are the programs. In this programs we used modules.c, main.c, main.h, modules.h. The outcomes of the project. Outcomes of the project explained by Suprasha.
So far we have executed as shown as you can see the code, and we are using MPLAB XID 6.15 is my version of MPLAB XID, and I have created a microwave oven project which has the header files as clcd.h, main, and matrix keypad, which also consists of a header file and a timers. And the timers that we are using in this is 4x4 matrix keypad, and it has the following source files also. So as you can see the code, and it has all the modes that are required for the microwave oven. I'm going to build it. Yes, the output is successful, so we can stimulate in the PiximLab. Okay, so I'm going to use the board of this PiximLab. I'm going to use it as PixGenius, so which has yes, as you can see, it is a PIC16F877A is the version of the microcontroller that we are using for this project. So I'm going to load this hex file that we have coded in the MPLAB XID from this documents, as you can see. So we have to use the hex file for the code running. So you can see the powering on of the microwave oven in the before slide, right? So and once the oven is started, we have the following modes, which is micro mode, grill mode, convention, and the start or resume mode. So micro mode, we have seen earlier why we have to use micro mode, grill mode, and convention mode and start mode. So we're going to see the execution part in this output scene. See, I'm going to press the key 1 for the micro mode, and it has a power of 900 watts. So I'm going to set the timer as per my cooking requirements. Say 45 seconds and 2 minutes. Okay, let's enter. As you can see, the timer is started and the fan is running. Okay, if you want to stop it, or else if you want to go for the other mode, you can just stop it and go for the menu bar. Or else if you want to resume it, and again you have to press the micro mode and decide the time. It's up to you whatever the time you want to set. It's upon the timer. Okay, if you want to stop it or pause it, press switch number 5, such that you can see the fan is stopped and the heater is stopped, right? Okay, if you want to give an indication to the user, you can just simply press RB3. See, if you want to continue it, press 4, and you can, yeah, this is how the user is informed through a buzzer. Okay, now let's go for the previous session. For that, you just have to stop this. Okay, what if I wanted to go for the grill mode? I just simply have to select the option number 2 and then set the timer. See, let's 12 seconds and 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. See, the timer is going to be reduced initially, and then the fan and the cooler starts cooking. Okay. Now let's go for the other mode. I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going for the convention mode. Yeah, what is convention mode? Where the heater is preheated such that the cook can be, it is like, it is preheated. So I'm going to set an initial time temperature, say 45 degrees Celsius, and then I'm going to enter it. So you can see, right, preheating time temperature. So this is how you get the output of a convention mode. And similarly, if you want to tell the user or else the owner of the like, you can do it with a beep. Okay, so this is the output of the project, and now let's go for the okay. So this is how we have seen the power on screen, and it has the following 4 modes: micro mode, grill mode, convention, and the start mode. So which is followed by 900 watts power. Grill mode, we have to set the temperature, and then we have to go for the other mode. In case of convention mode, as the oven is being preheated, it is going to ask you the temperature, and it depends on the requirement, and then you go for the preheating. Once the preheating is done, you will be notified, with a buzzer, we're going to send an alarm for the user. That's it. Now, once it is done, the door status can be notified to the user. Okay. Thank you. And at the end of the session, I wanted to say thank you for the Mercy for letting us to know such a valuable information, and a word of thanks would be very much less for them. And thank you for this opportunity, and the outcomes from the project are very useful for us. And also the last few sessions from the workshops also made us understand what's the current situation for an electronic students in the outside world. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.